I never thought it would happen to me. You hear about it, maybe in stories or see it in movies. Someone's trip gets ruined at the last minute because of some stupid, unexpected issue. But it never really sinks in until it's you standing there, suitcase in hand, heart pounding, watching your dream vacation slowly slip away. This is one of those stories. A few months ago, I was heading to Europe for what was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime. I had it all planned: visas, accommodations, tours. I was ready. I'd been saving for months, and everything was lined up perfectly. I'd even printed out every document I could possibly need, thinking this is it. I'm all set. Turns out I was so wrong. I landed in the country, got in line at customs, and then it happened. The officer looked at my passport, then at me, and then back at the passport like he was trying to solve a puzzle that wasn't quite fitting together. "Sorry," he said, "you can't enter." I froze. I couldn't even breathe for a second. I thought maybe I misunderstood. Maybe he'd made a mistake. But no. Apparently, there was an issue with my visa. Some tiny, stupid mistake on one of the forms that I didn't even know was a thing. And just like that, I was denied entry. I could feel my stomach drop. It was like time had stopped. My whole plan, my entire vacation, shattered in an instant. I was devastated. I tried to argue, to reason with them, but there was nothing I could do. I was stuck in the airport, stranded, with no way to get to my hotel, my tours, my plans. All of it was slipping through my fingers. I started to feel that panic set in, like my world was closing in. I'd never felt more alone, more vulnerable in my entire life. But then I remembered something. I had travel insurance. It wasn't some generic, run-of-the-mill policy. It was this thing called Aura's Insure. A friend of mine had recommended it before I left. I didn't think much of it at the time, but now, I couldn't believe I had it. So, in that moment of pure chaos, I called them. I told them everything. I was expecting them to say, "Sorry, we can't help you," like I'd been hearing from everyone else. But no, they jumped into action right away. They were patient. They were kind. They listened to every detail of what had happened. And then, they told me something I didn't expect. "Don't worry. We've got your back." It wasn't just a cliche. They actually meant it. Within a few hours, they had coordinated with the embassy, and I was on my way to getting the right paperwork sorted. They covered the cost of my extended stay, my new flights, and they even helped me reschedule all the things I had lost. What blew my mind was that it wasn't just about the money. It was about the way they handled everything. I felt like someone was actually looking out for me when I had no idea what to do or where to go next. It was like having a personal lifeline when I needed it most. Honestly, without them, I don't know how I would have gotten back on track. The relief was unreal. I still got to go on my trip, just a little delayed. But the best part wasn't the fact that I was able to travel again. It was how Aura's Insure came through when everything seemed lost. I didn't feel like just another customer or case number. They treated me like a real person, and it made all the difference. So, here's my tip to you. If you're planning a big trip, make sure you're covered. Travel insurance isn't just some extra thing to have. It's the safety net you don't know you need until you're in the middle of chaos. And trust me, Aura's Insure isn't just a nice to have, it's a lifesaver when things go wrong. It's not just about the money you might get back. It's about peace of mind. I'll never travel without it again. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. Honestly, I'm just sharing this because it made such a huge difference for me. It's not some ad, it's just my experience with something that genuinely saved my trip. Because sometimes the unexpected happens, and when it does, you need someone in your corner.